Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Nano and Honey podcast.
We're so happy you're here with us today.
Whether you're relaxing at home, driving to work, walking outside, or practicing your English.
Thank you for spending your time with us.
Honey, can I ask you a question?
Of course.
Have you ever met someone who studies English every day?
Okay.
They watch grammar videos.
Right.
They memorize vocabulary.
Makes sense.
They read books.
Good.
But when it's time to speak English,
Nothing comes out?
exactly.
I think millions of English learners experience that.
And you know what's interesting?
What?
Many of them don't actually need more grammar.
That's true.
They don't need another vocabulary list.
They don't need another textbook.
What they need is more English in their lives,
More listening.
more exposure.
More real conversations.
Exactly.
And that's what today's episode is all about.
Today's topic is,
This podcast will improve your English faster than you think.
that sounds like a big promise.
It does.
But today we're going to explain why listening to podcasts can completely change the way you learn English.
And maybe even help you learn faster than traditional study methods.
So grab a coffee
Relax.
and let's begin.
Nana, what do you think is the biggest mistake English learners make?
That's easy.
Really?
They treat English like a school subject.
Interesting.
They think English is something they study for 1 hour.
Then forget about for the rest of the day.
Exactly.
But that's not how language works.
Not at all.
Think about children.
Good example.
Do children learn their first language from grammar books?
No,
Do they memorize vocabulary lists?
not really.
What do they do?
They listen
Every day.
for hours,
They hear words repeatedly
again and again.
until those words become natural.
That's exactly how language develops.
Through exposure, not just study.
Exposure is such an important word
It really is.
because many learners don't realize how little English they actually hear every day.
That's true.
Maybe they study for 20 minutes.
Then spend the rest of the day in their native language.
Exactly. And then they wonder why speaking feels difficult.
The answer is simple.
Their brain isn't getting enough English input
That's where podcasts become powerful.
because podcasts can travel with you
In your car,
at the gym,
during a walk,
while cooking dinner.
while cleaning the house.
Suddenly, English becomes part of your day,
Not just part of your study time.
and that changes everything.
You know, Nano, this reminds me of something.
What happened?
A few years ago, I was trying very hard to improve my English.
Okay,
I bought books.
nice.
I watched lessons.
Good.
I studied grammar.
Sounds productive.
But my speaking wasn't improving very much.
That's frustrating.
Very frustrating.
So, what changed?
One day, I started listening to English podcasts during my daily walks.
Just for fun?
Yes,
Interesting.
I wasn't trying to study.
You were just listening.
Exactly.
Then what happened?
After a few months, I noticed something strange.
What was it?
English sentences started appearing in my mind automatically.
Really?
Yes,
Without translating?
without translating.
That's a huge moment for learners
It really is.
because that's when English starts feeling natural.
Exactly.
And the funny thing is,
What?
most people underestimate how powerful listening can be.
Very true.
They think improvement only happens when they're actively studying,
But the brain is always learning.
especially when it hears language repeatedly.
That's one reason podcasts are so effective.
They make repetition enjoyable.
And consistency becomes easier.
Honey, can I ask another question?
Of course.
Why do you think listening helps speaking?
That's a great question.
Many learners don't understand the connection.
I think it's because speaking starts with listening.
Explain that.
Before you can say a sentence naturally.
You need to hear it naturally.
Exactly.
That makes sense.
Imagine someone learning to play music.
Okay.
They listen to songs every day.
Right?
Eventually, they begin understanding rhythm.
Good point.
Language works the same way.
So listening teaches rhythm,
Rhythm,
pronunciation,
sentence structure,
common expressions.
even confidence.
Interesting.
The more English you hear,
The more familiar it becomes.
exactly.
I remember something funny.
What happened?
Years ago, I listened to one English podcast almost every day.
Really?
Every morning.
That's dedication.
At first, I understood maybe 50%,
That's normal.
then 60%,
Nice.
then 70%.
Progress.
Eventually, I started predicting what the hosts would say.
That's a sign your brain is adopting.
Exactly.
Your brain starts recognizing patterns.
And speaking becomes easier
Much easier.
because you're no longer building every sentence from scratch.
You're using patterns you've already heard hundreds of times.
That's powerful.
Very powerful.
So if someone says they want to improve speaking,
They should listen more,
absolutely.
especially to natural conversations.
Like podcasts.
Exactly.
Honey, let's talk about something that sounds boring.
Uh-oh.
Repetition.
Most people don't get excited about repetition,
They definitely don't.
but repetition is one of the biggest secrets in language learning.
I completely agree.
Think about your favorite song.
Okay.
How many times have you heard it?
Probably hundreds.
And yet you still remember the lyrics.
That's true.
Why?
Repetition.
Exactly.
Nobody sat down and forced me to memorize the song,
You simply heard it again and again.
and eventually I remembered it.
Language works exactly the same way.
That's why listening to one podcast episode multiple times isn't a bad thing.
It's actually smart.
Very smart.
Many learners think they always need new content.
But sometimes the best content is the content you've already heard.
Because each time you listen,
You notice something new,
a phrase,
a pronunciation pattern,
a new word.
or a sentence structure.
Exactly.
Repetition helps move English from your short-term memory.
Into your long-term memory.
That's where real learning happens.
And podcasts make repetition easy.
Because you can listen while doing other things.
That's why so many successful learners use podcasts daily.
Not occasionally.
Daily.
Small effort.
Big results.
That's becoming a theme in today's episode.
Honey, can I confess something?
Of course.
Sometimes studying English feels like work,
I think many listeners agree.
especially after a long day.
You're tired.
Your brain is tired.
Your eyes are tired.
The last thing you want is another grammar lesson.
Exactly.
But podcasts feel different
Why do you think that is?
because podcasts feel like conversations.
That's true.
They feel human,
Natural.
relaxing.
Comfortable.
You don't feel like you're sitting in a classroom.
You're simply listening.
Learning happens naturally.
Kind of like learning from friends.
Exactly.
I think that's one reason people enjoy podcasts so much.
Me too.
They remove pressure.
And pressure can slow learning.
Definitely.
When you're relaxed,
Your brain absorbs more information.
that's why many people listen before bed
Or during a walk.
or during a drive.
Learning doesn't always need a desk.
That's a great lesson.
Sometimes the best learning happens when you're simply living your life.
And bringing English along with you.
Exactly.
That's the beauty of podcasts.
And that's why this podcast might improve your English faster than you think.
Because consistency beats intensity.
Honey, let's imagine something.
Okay.
Imagine someone listening to this episode right now.
Right.
They want better English.
Like most of our listeners.
Exactly.
What's the first thing they should do?
Start a simple challenge.
I like challenges.
This one is easy.
Perfect.
No complicated schedule.
Good.
No expensive course.
Even better.
Just 30 days.
That's manageable.
And one podcast every day.
That's it?
That's it.
Most people can do that.
Exactly.
What happens after 30 days?
Something interesting.
Tell us.
At first, you'll focus on understanding words.
That's normal.
Then you'll start recognizing phrases.
Nice.
Then you'll notice pronunciation patterns.
Good.
Then something amazing happens.
What?
English starts feeling familiar.
That's a huge milestone.
It really is.
Because language learning isn't only about knowledge.
It's about familiarity.
Exactly.
Think about your hometown.
Okay.
You know every street,
Right.
every shortcut.
Exactly.
Why?
Because you've seen them many times.
Language works the same way.
The more often you hear English.
The more familiar it becomes.
And familiarity creates confidence.
That's such an important point.
Many learners chase confidence.
Without realizing confidence comes from familiarity.
Exactly.
The 30-day challenge isn't magic.
No.
It's consistency,
Small daily actions.
repeated over time,
That's how real improvement happens.
day by day,
Episode by episode.
conversation by conversation.
Nano, can we talk about one of the biggest myths in language learning?
Absolutely.
I hear this myth all the time.
What is it?
People think they need to understand 100% of everything.
That's such a common mistake.
Very common.
Imagine listening to a podcast.
Okay,
You understand 80%,
that's actually pretty good.
but many learners focus only on the 20% they missed.
Exactly.
Then they get frustrated,
And sometimes they quit.
which is unfortunate.
Because understanding 80% is already progress.
Huge progress.
Native speakers don't understand every word either.
That's true.
Sometimes people mumble.
Sometimes they use unfamiliar vocabulary.
Sometimes they speak too fast.
It happens.
The goal isn't perfection.
The goal is communication.
Exactly.
One of my favorite pieces of advice is simple.
Let's hear it.
Focus on what you understand.
Not what you missed.
That's a powerful mindset shift
Very powerful.
because confidence grows faster that way,
And learning becomes enjoyable.
which means you're more likely to continue.
And consistency is everything.
Honey, let me tell you a story.
I love stories.
Imagine two English learners.
Okay,
Learner number 1 studies grammar for 1 hour every Saturday.
that's not bad.
Not bad at all.
What about learner number 2?
Learner number 2 listens to English podcasts for 15 minutes every day.
Interesting.
No grammar books,
No complicated study plan?
just daily listening.
Okay.
6 months later,
What happens?
learner number 1 knows more grammar rules,
Makes sense.
but learner number 2 feels more comfortable with English.
Because of daily exposure.
Exactly.
They hear real English every day.
Real conversations,
Real pronunciation.
real expressions.
Their brain adapts naturally.
That's why consistency beats intensity.
Every single time.
I'm not saying grammar isn't important.
Of course not.
Grammar matters.
Definitely.
But grammar alone doesn't create fluency.
Exposure does.
Listening does.
Practice does.
And most importantly,
Consistency does.
exactly.
Nano, have you noticed something about successful English learners?
What's that?
They don't wait for motivation.
That's so true.
Motivation comes and goes.
Every day.
Some days you feel excited.
Other days you don't.
Successful learners understand this.
So what do?
They build habits.
Habits are powerful.
Imagine brushing your teeth.
Okay,
You don't wait until you're motivated.
that's true.
You simply do it.
Because it's a habit.
Exactly.
Successful English learners treat listening the same way.
Every day.
Even for 10 minutes.
Even when they're busy.
Even when they're tired.
Because they know something important.
What's that?
Small efforts repeated daily create massive results.
That's probably the biggest lesson in today's episode.
I think so too.
Honey, let's talk about something practical.
I like practical.
We know podcasts can help,
Right.
but how can someone actually make podcasts part of their daily routine?
That's a great question.
Because many people start strong.
And then stop after a few days.
Exactly.
I think the secret is connecting podcasts to something you already do.
Explain.
don't create extra work.
Okay,
Attach English to an existing habit.
that's smart.
Maybe you walk every morning.
Listen to a podcast.
Maybe you drive to work.
Listen to a podcast.
Maybe you clean the house on weekends.
Listen to a podcast.
The goal isn't finding more time.
It's using the time you already have.
Exactly.
I think that's why so many people say they don't have time for English.
When really they don't have a system.
That's a good point.
Most people actually have small pockets of time.
10 minutes here,
15 minutes there.
waiting in line,
Walking somewhere.
driving somewhere.
Those moments add up.
Very quickly.
Imagine listening for 15 minutes every day.
That's not much.
But after 1 month?
More than 7 hours.
After 1 year?
More than 90 hours?
That's a lot of English exposure.
More than most people realize.
And the best part?
What?
It doesn't feel like studying.
Exactly.
It simply becomes part of your lifestyle.
That's where the magic happens.
When English becomes normal,
Not something special,
not something difficult,
just part of everyday life.
just like music.
Or the news.
Nano, can I tell you one of my favorite moments in language learning?
Of course.
It's the moment when English stops feeling like a foreign language.
That's a beautiful moment.
It really is.
And it usually arrives when people least expect it.
Exactly.
One day, you're struggling,
Translating everything,
thinking about grammar.
worrying about mistakes.
Then suddenly, something changes.
You hear a sentence.
And understand it instantly,
Without translating,
without effort.
it just happens.
I remember that feeling.
Me too.
It feels amazing.
Because you realize your brain is adapting.
English is becoming familiar,
Natural.
comfortable,
And podcasts help create those moments.
because you're hearing real English,
Every day.
real conversations,
Real emotions.
real stories,
That's what language is supposed to be.
not just vocabulary lists,
Not just grammar rules.
but communication.
Human connection.
Exactly,
And that's why listening matters so much,
because it prepares your brain for real communication.
which is the ultimate goal.
Honey, before we finish, let's leave our listeners with one final thought.
I love that idea.
If you're listening right now and feeling frustrated with your English,
We want you to remember something,
progress is happening.
even when you can't see it.
Every episode you listen to,
Matters.
every new word you hear,
Matters.
every minute you spend with English,
Matters.
improvement doesn't happen overnight.
But it does happen.
Slowly,
Consistently.
day by day,
Episode by episode.
conversation by conversation.
And one day you'll realize something.
What?
English isn't as difficult as it used to be.
That's a wonderful feeling.
And it's completely possible for every listener.
Before we go, we'd love to hear from you.
Tell us in the comments.
Where do you usually listen to podcasts?
While driving,
Walking?
studying, or before bed.
Let us know below. And if you enjoyed today's episode,
Don't forget to like the video
subscribe to the channel.
and share it with someone who wants to improve their English.
Thank you so much for spending your time with us today.
We truly appreciate it.
Keep listening,
Keep learning
keep growing.
and keep believing in yourself.
We'll see you in the next episode of the
Nano and Honey podcast.
Take care, everyone.
Goodbye.
Bye, everyone.
And remember,
This podcast might improve your English faster than you think.